Ugh.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm about to tell you I sent it.
oh, okay. Go easy on me, dog. I don't see no invite.
Wait, it's about to come on.
There it
And you
is.
said do what?
I said go easy on me.
Look, I'm trying to get a win. You got one. I get to have won a game. I just got done winning 2. This was crazy. Like I said, I go overseas and whoop ass like if I'm a boxer. Come to America and get my ass whooped. What's that boy that got knocked out by Deontay Wilder? That's how I feel. I see that nigga highlight. He be whooping ass for real. He come across Deontay, get his ass whooped every time.
It's a different game on Cody on this. The uniforms are top up.
I know. I've been dying to play in my Houston jersey again. That's the only reason why I don't want to leave. I get to play.
Nobody there. You know that, right?
But will they give me the original Houston Oilers jersey? Will be the question.
Oh, look. Only one way to find out. You just go test it and see. Create your own franchise and do it.
You're right. And I did.
Franchise.
Yeah, and I got one going. That's why I said I just don't understand it.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first
There you go.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I don't know what that nigga thinking, but it ain't gonna work.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The boy in trouble. From a second interception. He's throwing off slow.
They'll look to throw.
Yeah.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play,
Beat
right?
Bobby
Yeah,
Flay.
exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You can't play like this, y'all.
Yes, you can. Continue on. You take your time. Don't warm up yet. That's it. You ain't ready for those yet.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he works his way forward.
I wish we would have kept going up the block.
The 30.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Mariota now on 2nd down. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, power ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Third and long here for Mariota. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Melvin Ingram with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. The Chargers getting set to go. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Watching now, Barney. Watching now, Barney.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll get this down
hold
to
the
about the
fucking
46.
I actually thought that was
the big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Hey.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Watching now, Barney. Watching now, Barney. Watching now, Barney.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hold him, defense. Hold him.
Watching now, Barney. Watching now, Barney.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Leopard!
Now a handoff. This is Gordon.
Oh, my God.
He'll have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen. Take over again.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Sturgis for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
All right, big boys. Get to work.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, that's away from that hit.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Rashard Matthews here on the catch.
Okay.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
Oh, smooth.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he can't get rid of of it. He's taken down.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And what a way to take over as they've got it with a 1st and goal. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
Yeah, they everywhere.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that'll set them back 5.
I don't understand. She ain't even on the grass. The niggas be jumping outside.
That false start costly. Moves them back to the 9 now. 1st and goal.
Okay.
After the penalty, it's Bell. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
Potentially, I believe that's
done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That's fielded in the end zone. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
Oh,
they can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fumble second interception. Let's do this shit.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Back to throw here. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The give is to Bell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Now a play fake here on first down. Here comes, and he lost the football. Had a drive loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you.
Hit the ball right there.
Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Gone! Now let's go! 3-19!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this, and that's caught inside the 35. And they'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there for L.A. 61 yards.
You're shitty.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Detroit! All right, here we go. 3-19!
to throw here. His throw incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's second down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Allen's got it over the middle.
And he held on.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Looking to throw.
Who left
this is complete. It's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
He was down there with him. That's why I left him alone.
Sturgis adds the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Who needed that?
Man, that was be a touchdown my way. This nigga, the front of the ball.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Yeah, we got him off balance now.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Like hell you do.
From the
No,
shotgun,
I hit the wrong button.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
All right.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, Mariota.
Oh, shit.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
Detroit!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating.
He's out of bounds.
There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Really
He's out of bounds when we caught that, bro.
28 yards.
All right, you young rookie. I'll see you.
First down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
You got to go.
Too little.
Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. Sturgis for the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it
I see he jumped over
teams that don't normally press.
You
put
play
a
the
press
flat.
on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
All right, you know what's coming.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mariota. Now he'll escape to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Mariota. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Why are you moving? Watch that.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, my God.
He's got him in. It's Gordon.
Just rookie out here, boy.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, shit.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46.
I think I missed that.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. So we've reached halftime here in Carson with the Chargers on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
I just got done saying that. Don't let him get the ball off.
fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second down, Mariota rolling to his right. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Matthews, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
And that was right on time,
not the tone they wanted to set.
That's
the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Let me just find it.
Watch him now, Barney!
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Kill! Turn up! Kill! Turn up!
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
No, I'm not.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. Allen's got it complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Gordon. And the stop inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And
how you get blocked?
Across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Sturgis adds the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Titans getting set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A first down throw for Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Forced out to his left. They find some open field here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it.
That dude picked up that block. That was crazy.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the corner.
Yeah. Exactly right. What you're hoping
good
is that your
defense,
guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? Challenge to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. A gain of 3, second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
You set yourself up for a booby trap or something
so
over there?
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He'll look to throw. And he fins it. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Yeah, you was going to throw that in. I knew you was going to do it if I moved.
Running back not pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Oh, I heard you.
They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other. Oh, wide open, complete. And
that's the second time they've done that.
Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this Chargers offense continues to pour it on.
I think it was wild as fuck up.
Point after now from Sturgis.
I don't know how he got that wide. I was about to take off, and I just seen it.
Sturgis for the extra point, and the lead will swell.
I get ready and I see somebody take off, I get set. I mean, right as soon as I see him, and it's not even late.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
And got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And now whistles
that was on you.
And a flag down.
Encroachment.
Looked like someone got
man.
going a little early. So the Titans come up here 1st and 15, but kind of interesting, the Titans were penalized the second least amount in the NFL in 2017. Mariota now.
Oh, shit.
A screen to Bell.
I didn't even know he caught.
Nowhere. Losing yardage near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's crazy.
I was looking at you getting blocked. I was like, where's this nigga at? I just know this nigga was running.
On the counter, here's Bell.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota steps away to his left. Goes underneath for Bell. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Time to
Back
think
now
about
in
it.
Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Damn, I picked the wrong plate, but I'll be all right.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Good catch, boy.
He will find his man on the outside. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call.
And this is going to be intercepted.
The only throw
James with
throw a good pass for it. Fucking interception.
The return, they got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage,
all that hard work.
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Back there in Philly, here we go.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down.
Oh
so
my
he got 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
All that for one fucking
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Gun!
He'll drop to throw.
How is this nigga still getting open on this left side?
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Man.
I run that play 1,000 times. This nigga's just...
The busy night continues for
There you go.
Dude, the hole is wide
open. Taken down here
What
at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Huh?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, what the fuck is
and
that?
down he goes. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag,
I ain't gonna
but
lie.
you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there.
If anything, that
the
should be a
ball
fumble.
loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
I'm just happy
unable
he
to
didn't
hold on
catch
to
the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9.
Gun! Over!
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daquan Jones in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
The 6th time.
Oh, my God.
Online, but off the crossbar, so no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
All right, come on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Malik McDowell there to make the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Desperation time. Mariota.
That nigga didn't even block.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Corey Liuget in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Oh, that was 4th down, huh?
I'm looking right at him. Like I said, yeah, left guard, left guard, right guard, both preferably.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on, buddy. At least with that thing. Good defense, man. Good fucking defense.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
I know, throwing
Pass
everything.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They're going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Oh, my God.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This is cool. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens, things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
That's why I missed him when he stopped. That's why I'm so upset over here. That was a fumble. As soon as I hit him.
Man, that's crazy.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Are you tripling? Are you? You dirty today. You triple team.
He was going to catch that one. I said he can have that more underneath. I seen him do underneath. I said he can have him. I can get back to him. You hear me when I said, oh no, there's no last minute touchdown entry.
Fantasy guys, right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing.
That's why I said just a minute ago, like why I throw that ball.
A good plan the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Following the interception here, Mariota. It comes and he lost the football.
Are you really? Hey, yesterday on kickoff, the same dude that's going off on the kickoff return, dude got hit, ball falling Meek hand, and he gonna score a touchdown.
It simply has not been their night.
No, I think
that's
that
why I said I don't
kind of
even trip
indicative of
about
how this whole evening's gone.
Like I said, Cali can't say nothing.
I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
I take too much as well. I think it's just Frank Charles. I don't want to take it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 4. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Yeah, first quarter, you was locked in.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean...
What was it, reconnect? Hey, we got a lot of upgrades.
Man, fumbles and shit, still can't rush the ball. Got a lot of work to do over here.
Yeah, break stat.
That was nothing but home team love right there.
Yeah. Plus 4 on. I'm about to get you on zone. You're doing good right now.
All in all, rookie on proud of you though.
my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a player, you ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifices, super duper fly. Juicy, keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads. Money over my ass. Here lies them getting paid, but never take a loss on my ass. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my ass. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the ass. Too late, you already lived. It was written in the children's story. Their life's a so what you want. Every day I struggle. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money. Quiet storm. Have it dogs. For the cream really game. For the money, only green is the green. I'm a player on the late night tips. So the see the prototype. With the tears, reservoir dogs. Can I live? Still film it. Kiss the death. Protect your neck. Three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. Kiss the death. Protect your neck. Shame on it. Three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. Money over my ass. Here lies them getting paid, but never take a loss on my ass. Only take a when I'm.
And I never touched the bottom of the sheets.